Hello and welcome to another episode of Giant Monk Plays the Lonely Mountains Downhill. We're on Mountain 4, working on getting that boar, trying to see if there's lore. Give me more, give me more. I think there's a song called More. Unlock bike part 230 or less. Unlock outfit. Yo, I like that these are flipped. Usually it's the other way around. Probably not going to get the Geronimo. 8 crashes or fewer. Nah. Let's start with this. But hello. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming around. Coming around my parts of the YouTube, the space. Man. There was a surreal moment where I just experienced, hold on, let me focus real quick. I don't remember what this area looks like. Like, I'm looking at this, I'm like, I never played this before. Which is obviously false. But have I? Okay. All right. I think I get it. There we go. Let's just follow the. Let's just follow the path after we get to here. This might be like a pretty rocky. I mean, it's a rocky start. Oh man. This is why my wife's gonna leave me. No, there's several other reasons. I mean, okay, so that's completely a joke, by the way. I know it. It's a very common thing, divorce, and in today's day and age. Well, not really today's day and age, like just in general. It's just like something people do, like it's breaking up, except it involves lawyers and lots more money. I don't know, man. My parents fought, you know, pretty regularly. Mostly because my dad probably wasn't like open to talking very much. Yeah. There was a lot of issues that I don't really want to get into because it's like, you know, it's their problems. I don't want to. I'm here to talk about my problems and also maybe this game a little bit. My YouTube problems. But what they showed me is that, like, even when you're arguing, even when you don't get along, you know, they've been together since my mom was 18, so let me do the math there real quick. My mom's like 58, so that's 40 years now-ish. Dude. Yeah, they've really just like gotten past their differences every time, and you know, not to be all aww, but like they really did show me like nothing's really like that big a deal to where you need to separate. You know, you can work it out. And I know some people are like, if you're in a bad situation, get out of there. Like if you're in an abusive relationship, you know, etc., etc. You know, there's there's numbers to call. There's people, get people around you that can understand and maybe try to help you navigate through that. That's not what I'm saying here. Like but I'm talking about like bills. I'm talking about like, you know, marriage is there to pretty much siphon you of your selfishness. You know, same with like having a kid. It's there. They're there to siphon you from your bad personal traits, your bad habits, and just overall round you out as a human being. Just like if you're looking at them solely from like a statistical standpoint. Obviously, there's like personal fulfillment. There's there's all of that good stuff that happens from having a family. And this is in no way saying that if you didn't have these, then you're less than of a person. But it exposes very quickly what kind of a human being you really are. I know that sounds like really aggressive, but you know, I'm speaking from personal experience. You know, like as soon as Charlie was born, I was like, I'm absolutely selfish. Holy smokes. Selfish and self-seeking, and I had no idea that, you know, I was as vain as I was, because you now have an actual life to hold dear, and like your actions depend on your this human being depends on your actions, the things you choose to do in life. So, man, we got really deep, really, really early there. Oh man, but like it's yeah, a lot of people like discourage you from pretty much anything responsible nowadays. I mean, I'm here as a, you know, responsibility stan, if you will. You know, they just improve your D&D stats, in my opinion. They don't lower your chances for success. They might, you know, slow track it a little bit. If your main goal is to become a YouTube star, then you're already, you know, that's all. You're that description in and of itself is already like, oh, okay, well, this guy only cares about himself. And that might not be true. You know, you can balance your vanity with, you know, a little bit of responsibility, but it's I don't know, man. I'm not like an actual expert. I'm here to tell you my side of the coin, my experiences, so, and you can glean from it however you please. Also, I'm here to tell you, this area is awesome. I forgot about this area. The fact that we're getting green on every single one of these pathways is very encouraging. Yo, look at this waterfall, though. Well, yeah, little baby Charlie has a little bit of a cold recently. Feels bad. Obviously, you know, the whole family has it because it's that time of the year. The wife works at a school, so like you're gonna have first dibs on the season's influenza slash common cold slash etc. etc. You know, that's part of her contract, really. Be prepared to be sick for 3 months of your 9 months here. Can you imagine if that was an actual clause? Like an actual clause to the to a teaching contract, or like anything that involves kids is this facility is known to spread viruses. It sounds so bad. In case of a zombie outbreak, please be aware that you will likely be part of the first. I can't even finish this thought. You will likely be in the first of the outbreak. What do they call it? Patient zero. This will likely be a patient zero situation. Also, you will have to babysit these kids for 30 minutes to an hour at a time and be paid a lot less than your regular babysitter. It's true, okay? Sorry, I bring that up a lot. But we definitely pay our babysitter a lot more than my wife makes to do the same thing for 10 times the kids. I know. It's not actually just babysitting. But is it though? The stories she brings at our dinner table. It really does seem like a lot of babysitting. And I mean, my current job, I feel like we're holding hands of people that don't know how to use computers sometimes. And we're talking like people that make close to 6 digits, you know what I'm saying? You should know how to power off, power on, you know what I'm saying? You know, but it's one of those things where you're flustered and yada yada. I'm calling for help. I know, I gotta be more respectful of sir, yes sir. You know, I got schooled recently by my friend that's a captain in the Marines. He said, don't, stop looking at me that way. You know, just like being funny. Because that's how friends joke, you know, stop looking at me. So I said, sir, yes, sir. And he said like a one-off comment that like kind of shook my world for a second. And he said it really quickly. He talks pretty fast. He goes, that was a command, not a question. The correct answer is aye, aye, sir. I was like, huh? What kind of nonsense did you just spout at me? And I had to, like, you know, I had to process it because he had to do some work. And I brought it up like an hour later. I'm like, okay, I kind of get it. Why would you say sir, yes, sir, when someone says drop and give me 20? It's not a question. You know? I don't know. It seems like it's like a weird specificity, but it kind of makes sense. So the correct answer is aye, aye, sir. When you are given a command and you're ordering and you're agreeing to perform said command, I'm like, okay, all right, I've been schooled. I don't know. I just found it interesting because it's a nice little detail, like attention to detail that soldiers are taught. So, you know, if you're gonna walk away with anything today, there you go. There's your little tidbit. It's weird though, cause like if your parent asks you to do the dishes, like, or tells you to go do the dishes. Let me rephrase, because you know the specificity is what we're talking about here. So they say, go do the dishes, Tommy. Why so? So if you respond with yes, Mom, I will do the dishes. You know, like it kind of gives you the illusion that you could say, no, Mom, I won't do the dishes. So I guess that's really where the specificity lies, like a command versus a question. A question has gives you the option to say no, whereas a command doesn't really give you that. Yo, 0.02 seconds? How did we lose 0.02 seconds? I disagree. Also, that's the worst part of this game ever. Never speak to me or my son again. A little I don't know what you even call that. Like, just jump after jump after jump, just hoping you don't hit the tree because the perspective is a little bit weird. And, there we go. 203. It's not too bad. Alright, let's see here. What do we need to do next? So, we got the borer part from that mission. 220 with 8 crashes or fewer. That sounds impossible, but we're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it at some point. I'm gonna get this borer first, though. 11 crashes or fewer. 19 crashes or fewer. Might as well select both. Actually, we're in a weird time here. Let's check out what we've unlocked. Actually, you know, we haven't done a great. We haven't done what's the word I'm looking for? An inventory of the paint jobs that we've gotten. Yo, oh, blueberry trailblazer. That looks sick. But I do like the bro. It's very rustic looking. Wait, we have more paint jobs? Where? Where? Oh, I guess we have to actually cycle to it. Interesting. Maybe we have a Geronimo. Yo, the blue lightning's sick. Blueberry is also sick. You know, maybe they should take some Tylenol. Alright, well, that's all I have for this episode, to be honest. Here's our progression, in case you're wondering. We've unlocked all the trails. Challenge completed. We've got like 60 more. Resting places, they're kind of hard to find, man. Not gonna lie. Paint jobs 57. Outfits 81. Achievements. Are these the actual Xbox achievements? Because 22 out of 47 doesn't sound too great. What is this? Crash against a rock, a tree, a cactus into the wall. What is that? Hit trees 500 times. Hit cactuses 100 times. What? Oh, you have to beat every single course with every bike. Okay, that's a new thing. Alright, cool. Ride 750 meters without pedal. What? 1,000 meters without braking. Oh, jeez. Alright, well, my mind is completely flooded now. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hit that like button if you liked the video. Hit that sub button if you want to watch the rest of the series and keep up on it. Otherwise, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.